We turn now to New Mexico, where some gun rights advocates are fighting to overturn the governor's emergency public health order temporarily banning the carrying of firearms in public areas in the Albuquerque area. The ban includes residents with open and concealed firearms permits. The move comes after the recent gun violence deaths of 2 children.
Hey guys, welcome back to Pro Gun. If you haven't already done so, please hit the subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate that. We do listen to our viewers. One of my viewers asked me if I can discuss what the governor of New Mexico did regarding open and concealed carry, so that's exactly what we're going to do. Last week, Governor Michelle Grisham of New Mexico used an executive public health order banning law-abiding citizens from carrying open or concealed in Albuquerque due to the high crime and shootings. Now, she made this ban for 30 days. Now, does she actually believe that in 30 days the crime rate is going to drop by not allowing law-abiding citizens to carry a firearm? Of course not. I decided to wait a week because I was hoping this would get overturned very quickly, and it hasn't. So I decided to address it as soon as I could after that. Now, one thing I got to credit is the district attorney, the police chief, the mayor of Albuquerque, who is a Democrat, and the sheriff of Albuquerque, who is a Democrat, have openly stated that they're not going to enforce these laws because it's a violation of the Constitution. Now, I credit these guys. They have a lot of guts for standing up to her. Now, I'm not so sure whether they did it because they really care about the law-abiding citizens or because it's votes. But regardless, they did a good thing. And I want to give kudos to them. They deserve it. Now, she made this ban for 30 days. And who knows if she's going to extend that. Now, when I first started following this, I wasn't sure whether she was stupid or incompetent. And after following it further, I realized she's not stupid and she's not incompetent. She knows exactly what she's doing. She decided to throw it up on the wall and see if it sticks. She has to know there's going to be lawsuits. She doesn't care. She welcomes the fight. See, this is the problem with these blue states. All they care about is going after law-abiding citizens and taking their gun rights away. Even though the Constitution is absolute, the governor of New Mexico says it's not. And this is a problem. And I would bet you any money there's a lot of other blue states out there that are watching this very closely to see what happens because they'll probably try instituting it in their state as well. Now, according to the governor, she did this because she wanted to have a cooling off period. Well, the law-abiding citizens that are carrying firearms, they don't need to cool off. And the criminals out there are still going to be carrying their guns. So you take the city that's got the highest crime rate in the state and you reward the criminals and you punish the law-abiding citizens. I mean, the criminals have to be licking their chops knowing that, oh, well, at least we know we have 30 days where it's open season on everyone. Because prior to this, if a criminal was going to commit a crime, they may think twice and say, well, maybe the guy or woman is carrying a firearm. Now they know you can't. So this is basically giving them a license for 30 days to commit all the crimes they want. And I just don't understand how you take law-abiding citizens and put them at risk where they can't defend themselves or their families. But this is what happens in these blue states. They keep chipping away at our gun rights until eventually we have none. Now, I'm very fortunate. I live in the great state of Tennessee. We're a very gun-friendly state. But I'm not complacent. And if you live in a red state that's gun-friendly, I wouldn't be complacent either. because we're only one election away from the state flipping and everything turning upside down. So just because we're gun friendly today doesn't mean we're going to be in the next election. So just keep that in mind. Now, I don't understand how in 30 days, by taking law-abiding citizens and not let them carry a firearm, she thinks that the crime rate is going to drop. She knows that's not true. Here's another interesting thing. They used to keep statistics on crimes that were prevented because of law-abiding citizens either showing their weapon or making it aware that they had a weapon, not even having to fire their weapon, and they were able to stop a potential crime. I don't know what the number is, but it's got to be a lot. I bet you there were a lot of women that may have been raped, a lot of people that may have been carjacked, people that may have been robbed, but because they either showed their firearm or announced they had one, the crime never took place. This is a very serious issue, and we need to protect our rights. If you live in a red state, don't be satisfied and think it's always going to be that way. Write your representatives, write your governor, your congressman, your senators, and tell them that if you want my vote, don't mess with my gun rights, because we could be red today, blue tomorrow. You never know. But this is just insane. You know, I saw a movie once where only the military and law enforcement were allowed to own guns. It was called Schindler's List. You should watch that. It makes a lot of sense. I'm really interested in your thoughts and how you feel about this, so please leave your comments. If you have any suggestions for any other future podcasts, please leave those in the comments as well. I appreciate your viewership and your subscriptions. Thanks for watching.